So now let's talk about the substance medication-induced sexual dysfunction. So it is a disorder in which sexual problems such as decreased desire, arousal issues, or difficulty reaching orgasm are directly caused by the effects of a substance or medication. So it is one of the symptoms appear in the male hypoactive desire disorder or no. So in simple terms, this dysfunction means na ang problema sa sexual desire or performance ay dulot ng ini-intake ng tao or babae lalaki na gamot o paggamit ng substance, no, hindi dahil sa personal or emotional problem. So halimbawa, kapag umiinom ng antidepressants, anti-anxiety meds or beer or alcohol, minsan nagiging side effect nito yung pagbaba ng sexual desire, hirap mag-arouse or mahirap maabot ang orgasm. So ibig sabihin, hindi mismo yung tao yung problema sa desire, kundi yung epekto ng iniinom or ini-intake o ginagamit na substance. So usually lumalabas sa mga sintomas or symptoms habang gumagamit or pagkatapos tumigil sa gamot or substance. Kaya tinatawag itong substance or medication induced kasi directly connected siya sa chemical effects ng substance sa katawan. So in short, the body and brain are reacting to what's inside them. Kaya naepektuhan din yung hormones, yung mood, and yung sexual function. So, in good news naman, kapag natigil or na-adjust yung gamot in doctor's help, bumabalik din sa normal yung sexual function over time. So now, let's move to the symptoms, no? So, in symptoms, we have here 5 symptoms na lumalabas sa topic na to, which is the reduced sexual desire or arousal, difficulty achieving or maintaining an erection. Yeah. So, syempre, sa lalaki to. Number 3, the delayed or absent orgasm, the pain or discomfort during sexual activity, and last but not the least, the sexual dissatisfaction or distress. So, what is the number 1, which is the reduced sexual desire or arousal? So, this means the person has a lower level of sexual interest or excitement than usual, often because the substance or medication affects the brain's chemical balance. So, kapag sinabi natin reduce desire or arousal, ibig sabihin na babawasan ng gana or interest sa sexual activity or sexual engage. Minsan dahil sa gamot or substance na ini-intake. So, nagbabago yung hormones or mood kaya hindi ganun ka-responsive ang katawan sa intimacy. Yes. So, number 2, the difficulty achieving or maintaining an erection. So, sa lalaki naman to. So, the man finds it hard to get or keep an erection firm enough to sexual activity. So, usually because the drug affects blood flow or nerve signals. So, dito, yung lalaki, nahihirapan siyang magka-erection or hindi tumatayo. Hindi ito nagtatagal dahil naapektuhan ng substance yung dugo o nerve communication ng sa katawan natin. So, hindi ito dahil sa ayaw niya, but then, kundi dahil may chemical interference galing sa gamot or substance na ini-intake niya. So, number 3 is the delayed or absent orgasm. So, the person takes an unusually long time to react orgasm or may not reach it at all even with adequate stimulation. So, ano ba sabihin nun? So, in this situation, kahit may effort or stimulation, ang tagal bago makarating o minsan hindi talaga nangyayari yung orgasm, no, sa babae kadalasan to or ito sa babae talaga. So kadalasan side effect ito ng antidepressants or sedatives na nagpapabagal ng body pressure. So next is the pain or discomfort during sexual activity. So some individuals experience a physical pain, irritation, or discomfort during sex due to effects of certain substances or medication. So yung ibang tao, nagkakaroon sila ng discomfort like mahapdi habang nakikipag-intercourse sila or nakikipag-sex. So pwedeng dahil sa dryness, lalo sa babae, no? O pagbabago sa body sensitivity dahil sa gamot. Kaya nagiging hindi siya enjoyable o hindi satisfaction yung nararamdaman ng babae kundi pain, no, yung experience niya. So last is the sexual satisfaction or distress, yun nasabi ko. So the person feels unhappy, frustrated, or emotionally affected by the changes in their sexual performance or desire. So ito yung emotional side ng disorder. So nawawala ng confidence, na-frustrate, or naapektuhan yung what do you call this, the self-esteem dahil sa pagbabago ng sexual function. So minsan nagiging sanhi pa ng stress or tampuhan sa relationship. So next is the common substances and medication involved. So number one, we have the alcohol, which is drinking too much alcohol can interfere with the body's ability to become sexually aroused or perform properly, especially when consumed regularly or in large amounts. So, yes, minsan sinasabi ng iba na nakakalakas ng loob ang alak, pero in reality, kapag nasosobrahan, kabaliktaran ang epekto. So, nakakababa ito ng arousal and performance kasi pinapabagal ng alcohol ang brain signals and ang blood flow. So, number two is the antidepressants, no? Itong antidepressants naman ito is selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. A type of antidepressant often cause sexual side effects such as decreased desire or delayed orgasm because they affect brain chemicals linked to pleasure. So, itong mga gamot na pumapakalma ng depression or anxiety, nakaka-apekto rin sa libido dahil ina-adjust nila yung serotonin level sa utak. So, bumababa rin yung sexual excitement or tagal bago ma-reach ang orgasm. Normal ito bilang side effect pero pwedeng i-manage ng doktor. So number three is the anti-psychotic drugs, which is the medication used to treat mental health conditions like schizophrenia, or bipolar disorder can reduce sexual desire and performance due to their impact on dopamine, a key pleasure-related brain chemical. So yung mga gamot para sa psychotic symptoms, minsan pinapababa ang dopamine na siyang happy chemical ng utak. So number four, the hypertensive medication. So gamot ito para sa high blood pero may downside, no? Kapag sobrang baba ng blood pressure, bumababa din ang daloy ng dugo sa sexual organs. So last is the illicit drugs. So which is the illegal drugs can disrupt the brain's natural reward and hormone system. So leading to problems with arousal, performance, and orgasm. So yung pinagbabawal na gamot tulad ng cocaine, heroin, at meth, matindi yung epekto sa utak, no? Sa una, parang magbibigay ng high energy pero sa katagalan sisira ito ng hormone balance at nerve signals kaya nauwi sa loss of desire o sexual dysfunction. So last but not least is the treatment and management. So in this page, tingnan natin kung ano may mga treatment na pwede natin gawin. So number one, discontinuation or adjustment of the substance medication. So under medical supervision. Number two, the psychological counseling to address emotional and behavioral aspects. Number three is the sex therapy to rebuild confidence and desire. No, so number four is we have the medical treatment for any underlying physical issues. And last but not the least, the healthy lifestyle practices such as exercise and proper sleep. So it is very similar sa pinaka first part ng report ko, which is the male hypoactive sexual desire. No, so doon nila makikita yung mga definitions kung gusto nyo balikan yun. So that's all from my part and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.